that's what I do. I shall endeavour to enunciate.
Oh, enunciate, that's good. How have you been, Elvis? You okay?
I've been splendid, my friend. I've been splendid. I'm very busy, which is good. It's involved a lot of peanut butter.
There's a buzz around Twitter and everywhere else that Elvis is back in the building. Peter Mitchell from Western Supermare's got a question for you, Elvis, and I know you can answer anything. Is this you, Peter?
Yes, hello there.
Hello.
Elvis is listening.
Oh, could I ask Elvis then, how big does a hole in the road have to be before it is considered to be a pothole?
I can tell this has been troubling you, Peter. This has been much on your mind, hasn't it? You've been losing sleep over this one. As it happens, there is no statutory minimum size for a pothole. If it's a hole in the road, you may consider it a pothole. There is, would you believe, a Pothole Primer, a public administrator's guide to understanding and managing the pothole problem. There's an official guide, a manual as to how to manage the pothole issue, and it makes no specifications as regard to size. So if you consider it a pothole, Peter, then you may term it a pothole.
So basically what Elvis is saying, Peter, it's up to you. If you say it's a pothole, it's a pothole.
Okay, I'll tell the council then. There's not a lot to
Tell them Elvis told you.
well.
Thank you very much for being on.
From, we may have started something.
All right, yeah, why not, yeah.
Civil disobedience in Western Supermare. We may not have heard the last of this, Steve.
No, it's so nice to have you back on, by the way. Thank you very much. Elvis, do you have an answer for this? I purchased a new washing machine last year.
Who's this from?
Oh, this is Jean Lefebvre, I told you.
You didn't?
I did, which cost me over 400 sovs. It wasn't washing at all, but if I kicked the door, it started to work. The engineers that were called said they couldn't work out the problem, but can you tell me why this happened, Elvis?
Sounds to me like you have a dodgy door catch there, Jan.
Yeah.
The thing about washing machines, they have a kind of a fail-safe mechanism whereby they will not start unless the door's properly closed. Otherwise, it'll start up and flood your kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want that. You don't want to flood the kitchen. So, there's a fail-safe mechanism whereby if it is not properly closed, the machine will not start. And it sounds to me like you maybe have some kind of loose connection there inside the door catch. You can always test to get yourself, test the continuity of the switch by getting yourself an ohm meter, which sounds like a machine for measuring Buddhists, but is in fact a machine for measuring electricity. So get yourself one of those.
Never kick it all the time, though, surely, Elvis.
There will come a point where kicking it ceases to be a good idea. They may wish to get this sorted before the door starts to suffer the ill effects of repeated kicking.
Okay, we got that now, Elvis. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's very nice. Well, you want to get this caller?
Yeah, it's Jim Smith, no relation. I think Jim's in Whitney in Oxfordshire. Hello, Jim.
Hi there.
How are you?
I'm doing very well, thanks.
All right, you are through to the King. Ask him your question.
Hi there, Elvis.
Hey there.
Something that's always puzzled me is when you look at something in a mirror,
Which I do frequently.
me too, why does it get reversed from left to right, but not from top to bottom?
That's a very good question, Jimmy. The thing is, it's all about perspective. It's not really reversed, it just appears to be from your point of view. It's actually exactly reflecting what is directly in front of it. So the left, if you were to stand in front of a mirror and hold up your left hand, then it's reflecting your left hand back at you, but it's still actually over on the left. It just appears to be on the right now because you're looking in the mirror.
Yeah.
If you were to tap the top of your head, it's still the top. It's still directly opposite the top. So it doesn't actually reverse it. It's just according to your point of view. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Would you say that was an optical illusion then, Elvis?
That's one way of perceiving it. It's more of a kind of an idiosyncrasy of perception. Is probably the best way of looking at it.
That's two words.
I don't know if that's of any help to you, Jim Smith.
Yeah, I'm just taking some notes here, actually. I'm very grateful there.
I'm glad I could be of assistance, Jim.
Yeah, thanks,
that's
Jim.
good. Thanks, Jim.
Yeah, there you go. Not the other way round. It's just...
No, it's just your perception.
It's appears the other way around. Yeah.
Why didn't you listen to the answer?
Oh, I did. I tried. Elvis, how do farmers get their corn to grow to the same height? This is from Mark Andrews from Bourne in Lincolnshire. Please help.
First thing you got to bear in mind is when you look at a whole field full of corn, just so it made me feel...
Oh, is there a song in this?
I just feel it needs a kind of a country thing underneath it if you're going to talk about corn.
Lovely, yeah.
If you're going to look at a whole field full of corn, first thing you got to bear in mind is it's probably not all exactly the same field. You got, if you were to wade on into that cornfield and start measuring the corn, you'd probably find there's quite a bit of variation in terms of height of corn stem. But what you have is over an entire field, the eye takes a kind of an average of the height of the whole corn, and that appears to be the height of the whole field. But also got to bear in mind there are various different varieties of corn. You can get tropical varieties from Mexico and Peru, like Jolly Maize, can go up to 20 feet without any assistance. Kind of difficult to grow in this country, though. But it's generally not actually all the same height. It's just within a few inches.
Okay, yeah, it was very, very interesting answer. Very musical as well.
Well, very much.
Talking of musical, what a great link. I don't know if you've seen Frozen at all.
I have not yet. No, I'm one of the few human beings left that has not yet seen that film.
Oh, you want to watch it? It's good, Elvis.
Yeah,
I really do. I've no doubt I will at some point in proceedings.
We've got a lot of people saying, could Elvis do his rendition of the Idina Menzel song, Let It Go, which is very popular across the globe.
Is that what her name was? Somebody really should have told John. What did he call her? Aduna Menzoon or something? I don't know.
He doesn't know.
I don't know,
You know the song, though, Elvis,
do you know the song?
It's kind of difficult to avoid. Let it go, let it go. You can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're gonna say. Let the storm rage on. Cold never bother me anyway.
You've been listening to Ask Elvis. Elvis is now leaving the building. Ask Elvis. Thank you very much.
You make me look more hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Well, they said you was high.